Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Come on in and say hi. We've got a cute little project tonight. We're going to be working with crows. Now I'm probably going to just do 2 of these instead of 3. I got these off of Etsy. They're coffee crows. I wish you could see them the correct way, but they're old crow coffee. I had them. Hey Dorothy, how are you? So you have this one. And you have this one. This is one of my favorite ones. I don't think I have any of the other ones. So we're going to just do 2 tonight. How are you doing, Dorothy? So I'm kind of going for the primitive look. Hey, Bonnie, how are you? I'm going to go for the primitive look on this. Hey, Shyla. I've been running like a mad one. I've been trying to get these labels for my jelly jars. I must have spent 3 hours, and it's usually simple. You put in the number on the label and you print them off, right? No, didn't work that way. Hey, Tina. Hi, Shyla. You did the fabric stars? That's awesome, Dorothy. Hey, Robin. How are you? Hey, Sandy. Hey, Kelsey. So these are the 2 we're going to use today. I'm doing really good. I'm just was trying to get stuff done today, and I hate when you work really hard to get your labels done and you can't do anything with them because they're not functioning right. I've done labels all my life. I worked in the school district for 21 years, and hey, Debbie, and my job was the computers. So we're going to take Americana Blue. Hey, Gil, and we're going to do 2 coats. We only have to do 1 on this one because I tried this other paint and it did not work very well. It was Deco Art, and that was not good paint. It was like jelly. So we're going to do this 1 coat because we've already got a coat on it. So that was my day today. I just want to get stuff done. I'm trying to, hey Cindy, did you go on live, Cindy? If you did, I got to go back and watch. I've been just stressing out with these stupid labels and stuff, and they're not that difficult. It's like, I don't understand why they changed something when back in the day, I started with the school district in 1999, and everything was simple and easy. Microsoft Word, all that, right? Well, now it's like a job. Hey, Lenora. Hey, Stephanie. It's like a job. And just trying to hunt stuff is ridiculous. Okay, so we're going to do the blue. Get my dryer to work. We're going to do a red one and a blue one, and we're going to dry brush. Hey, Mary. I'm kind of going primitive on these. We'll dirty them up a little bit. And then we're going to add the coffee to them and some metal things. It's either stars or bells or something on here. But I want to get the painting out of the way because it's painting. But I really like these pictures. They're really cute. And if you guys like the pillow, that fabric stuff is cool because it turned that paper into like a leather feel. Oh, really? See, Dorothy, it's like we can't ever get anything done. I mean, I work so hard to get those stupid labels done. Hey, Vicki, H3, hi, Steph. I mean, I worked on them, I don't know how many hours, at least a good 4, trying to get them done. Just trying to get the stuff done so I can be ahead of myself. Because I don't like, now this Deco Art's really pretty. This is the correct one, right? Yeah, I put the other one away. But this one isn't gooey. The other one was like jelly. So we're going to do 2 coats of this. Or is this the wrong one? I don't know. I bet you did I grab the wrong one? This one looks jelly-ish like. Yep, I bet you I put the wrong one away. Hang on. Then I do it again. They're both Deco Art. Let me just see. Maybe this one's the better one. That's probably why. Yep, this is the little bit better. No, they're both. Weird. Gotta be the strangest. I don't know why they're so gooey. I thing to work anymore. It's just like, it's a job just to turn it on. So we're gonna get just one more coat on this, then we're gonna do the red one. And then I'll show you the labels again. Hey, Lindsay, you did a great job on your, it was a drum you were working on, correct? I was on the call with my daughter. I swear everybody calls me at the wrong time. Where that's the correct one. Let's double check that one out. We'll do it one more time. And I'm going to dry brush these. I want to have that little bit of white. Hi, Griselda. Hi, Reese and Wings. And I forgot your first name. Hey, Patricia. Hi, Aria. Okay, let's go ahead and give number 2 on this thing. I don't know why that one was really funky. I don't know. It's real translucent. This one's not as bad, so we'll just stick with this one. I don't know if there's just, they have a weird product or, I don't know. All I know is it's not very nice. How are you doing, Glenda? I need a new one. Red Brick Home. I gotta remember your name. Hold on. Testing the mind here. I'm doing good. What's your first name again? Red Brick Home. Darn it. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Becky. Red Brick Home. Red Brick Home. I hate that when it's on the tip of my tongue and I forgot her name. Red Brick Home. Starting to feel old, guys. Finally a video. I'll go back and watch everybody from today. It was just a busy day. I'm really trying hard to stay focused on crafting. I meant to bring it in here. My breads, I did the 2 breads. Shelby, yes. I knew I'd eventually figure it out, but thank you for telling me because I didn't figure it out. No. I did I did 1 toast and 1 more biscuit. And I think I kind of got it down pat what I need to do. So maybe next week, I'm going to definitely do I decided, hey, Mary Jane. I'm glad you're doing good, Glenda. Hey, Lori. It isn't on mine. What isn't on yours? I don't know. I'm missing something. What was I going to say? So this is what I'm going to do next week. I'm going to take I'm going to price out my jelly jars. I'm going to post my jelly jars. I'm going to do like 1 post will be the raspberry, 1 will be the blueberry, whatever. And I'm going to just have you guys message me what you want, and it's going to be first come, first serve. I just don't want to deal with them. Hey, Kim, I just don't want to deal with them. There's just way too many. Oh, Microsoft Edge, yeah. I don't know why that is. Sometimes you just gotta restart them. Hey, darling. So that's what I'm gonna do next week. I'll let you know what day I'm gonna do it on, and then I'm gonna start posting. I'm gonna start posting the jellies. And I got a cool one. If you saw the jelly jar today, I forgot to put a bag in there. The jelly jar today. I follow Cassie Smallwood. If you've not followed her before on YouTube, she's really good. And, I mean, not really good. She's really, really good. And so is Crooked Needle. She's amazing, too. But go out there, and she'll show you, and she walks you through it. I mean, she's good. And it's easy. You know, there's no thought process what you're doing. She shows everything to you, and it's right in front of your face. Hey, Sue. You said Shauna? This one's going to be red. I think we're just going to do 2 tonight. I have had a severe headache all day. I don't know why. We're going to use Tuscan Red. To me, that looks pretty good for We're going to darken these up a little bit too. I'm gonna darken all this stuff up a little bit more too, to mute it a little bit more. I have my wax. I'm gonna go ahead and whitewash it and then try to darken it up a little bit more. We're gonna do 2 coats. I'm trying to do the primitive, not patriotic, primitive. So they're stackable. I can either make them stackable or I'll make them individual. You guys will tell me later. So that's what I'm gonna do next week. I've got to first figure out the cost, because that stuff is not cheap. Making that stuff is not cheap. Did I catch everybody? Hopefully I did. So I just got to figure that out. I'm going to post them like 3 to a page, because it's a lot to look at. I just got to figure out a cost. And then I got to work on my lemon roller yet. I actually found lemon paint. Hey Brenda. Hey Vicki. I found lemon paint. It's still bright lemon, but I think I'm just going to go with it and make the lemon roll. The one I did wasn't bad, but I played around with it a little bit, so I messed it up a little bit more. Hey Rhonda. No, Rhonda, Sweet Annie, it may be very hard for you to find it now. What I was told, Sweet Annie usually comes out for fall time, is what I was told. So August was always the time I was told to go look for it on Amazon. I did buy mine on Amazon, and what I can do is link it so that when the time comes, when they have more, all you have to do is click the link. Hi Sheila, how are you? So I haven't bought any in a while, and I really wish I could have bought more that day that guy was selling his, because his stuff was very fragrant compared to the stuff you normally get from Amazon. Okay, so we're gonna just do that. So now let's just go ahead and do the top. But I'm going into Denison on Saturday, so I'm kind of hoping I get to come across some. Sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. So I'm excited about that. I like to spend money. I need a new one. Hey Judy, hey Nina. I need a new dryer. So what was everybody doing today? Hey Judy. Yes, that's what I did the first time too. I didn't know what I was getting. I was thinking seriously of buying the seeds and actually planting them and seeing if I had any luck at it, and then this way I can grow my own. I still may do that, not this year though, maybe next year. There's so much paint on this thing, guys. It's like a therapy thing. So we're doing just this Deco Tuscan Red. And we're going to dry this, and then we're going to dry brush it. Now, do you think I should dry brush it cashew or white? What do you guys think? Cashew or white should I dry brush it with? Oh, God, my face is itching today. So what do you think? Dry brush it white or cashew? Hey, Sheila. My sister-in-law, Sheila. Hi, Melissa. I didn't see Melissa on there. I probably passed that up. So we're going to do these similar to the other boxes I did, except these are going to be Crow Coffee. Cashew. Got it. I kind of thought so. That's what I've got here is cashew. I just want to make sure I have enough paint on here. I just don't want any of the other stuff to show. And then I'll show you, there it is. When I use the hairdryer, everything blows off my table. Hey, Robin. Oh, you liked it, Robin? Hi, Tanya. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Tamara. Did I miss you, Judy? Did I say hi to you, Judy? I can't remember if I said hi. Okay, so now, I don't think there's ever a day I could just paint something without it all over me. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of all this. We don't need that anymore. We're done. Okay, so now we're gonna do the blue one first, our biggest. Now, these are gonna go on top of each other, and then I'm gonna put a little finial on top. Hey, Janet. Hey, Sue. Okay, so these are the two pictures. We're gonna use coffee, crow coffee, and then this one is, well, actually, this one is sunflower seeds. Oh, well, I thought that was all coffee, but this one is sunflower seeds and this is coffee, but they're all got crows on them. I thought I had, I don't know, they probably all flew on the floor, but that's good enough. Nobody will know the difference. Okay, so let's take our cashew. Oh, let's take some more paper because I want to make sure we dry brush it real well. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to put a little out. Yeah, nothing like this morning at 6 o'clock. The cat screams at me like he's dying or something. And because he wants to eat. And he doesn't eat till 8 o'clock. Okay, so we're loading up a chip brush. Hey, Deborah, I missed you. I'm sorry. I was trying to crank to get this, my live out, and I missed a lot of people today. I caught people, and I missed people. Okay, so we're going to go lightly on this. I need to read my above message. I live in Anoka, the Halloween cat. Oh, where is that? I got to come. Okay, so we're going to just dry brush it. I've never heard of that. Now, I do want to go to Salem. That's something we were talking about too. My daughter and I would love to do that. We would love to go to Salem. I want to do it anyway. I kind of live and breathe that. But then you all know that, right? Now, do you think I should go the opposite way or just stay one way with this paint? What do you guys think? Should I go both ways or should I just go straight across? What do you guys think? Should I go straight across or both ways? What do you think? Come on, you primitive people out there. In Minnesota, oh man, it's crazy for a month. Really? Ooh, I'll have to come check it out. I'm waiting on anybody. Do you think I should go down too? Kind of check it? Only there's such a delay. Okay, let me see. If I don't see anybody else, I'm going to go down the other way. One way or another. I'm going to find. Okay, so one way. So, okay, then we'll just do the one way. It'll just look a little dirty. I want to try to make sure I got some bigger spots. So it'll look like it's grungy. We got it both ways. We got a one way. Now we're all going to be singing that song one way or another. I'm going to find you. I'm going to make the tips a little white. See the top on that one. So now we have a light. It's just gonna be a primitive box both ways. Check it out. Okay, all I'm doing making primitive coffee boxes. I got something and it's just scratched me. Let's go for the one first and let's see if we need the two. Try not to get too much on it because otherwise then you got globs. They're just going to be primitive boxes, but they will have the coffee on them. or what I thought was coffee. I was gonna do 3 of them tonight, but I think I'm just doing 2. So 2 or 1? 2 ways or 1 way? Oh, I can't imagine. They say it's so crazy in October. Hi, Terry. So, do you think I should still go the second way? What do you think? Should I? Oh, let's try a little bit. Let's try a little bit. It'll give it a little bit more definition. I'm not going to go too crazy. We're just going to do a little bit. Okay, we're just going to do it very little. I don't want to put too much on here because then it kind of takes away from the pretty little stuff. I'm not putting much on, guys. I'm just going to basically just kind of bring a little bit down, and that's it. That'll be good enough. Okay. Now, we got our 2 cute boxes. Both ways, Shauna. Is it Shauna? Okay, so let's go with the 1 box first. Okay. Now, the one I'm going to use on here is called Crow's Coffee. I had a whole bunch of them. I think I just blew everything off to the side. And I guess not. I don't know what I did with it. We're just going to go with this one. Guys, I spent so much money on this Etsy. They got to make extra money on the side because I spend too much money on Etsy. Okay, so we're going to go put our first one on. This is going to be the first one. I'm using Deco Art Navy Blue. And then Deco Art Tuscan Red, which these are really good colors. Hey, Mandy. These are really good. Hi, Heidi. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this done. Now, what I really wanted to do was put the fabric down first and then do the same process we did on the pillow. But I'm just not sure what I was going to do. I was going to just do exactly the same thing. I was going to do the same thing on here. Okay. The problem is, I think it's just going to be too big to do that. Now, if I had bigger boxes, it probably would be okay. Let me see some. See, and then it'd be too far over. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. What do you guys think? Should I try that same thing? You like them already, Diana? You know what? Hey, Eden, how are you? Let's go ahead and do it. We'll just shave this little baby down a second. Okay, so we're going to have to shave this one down a little. Just bring it down a little bit, then it won't be so big, and then it'll fit on the fabric. Where's my fabric paint? Oh, here it is. So this is what we're going to use tonight. I thought you guys would like this. It's pretty cool. I like it. It made my pillow look like leather. And so now I am going to work with a lot of that. I want to do my pillows. I can do stuffed animals. I still got to figure out my animal for Sherry's Decor and More. We have to come up with an animal. I've already got a bunch of prints. I'm not a seamstress yet until I can get my sewing machine. When I get that sewing machine, this girl's going to try her hardest to sew. Okay, now we're going to dirty this up first. Before we do anything, we're going to take Distress Oxide, the Vintage Photo. Now you want your edges to be really dark. You don't want any of the white to show. swear somebody always mows when I'm here. And I made this much, much smaller. This should do. Let me see if I can cut this a little bit. I want this part here. Okay, I can cut that excess off. Yes, so this is what I'm gonna do it this way. So it's gonna have the batten, or this thing. Hey Melissa, you can do it. I'm gonna try. Okay, so let's go. This stuff's very thick, you guys, very thick. I'll show you. My kids would be mocking me right now. When I say stuff, they repeat me because everybody picks on Ma. Why does it sound like somebody's mowing in my yard? Okay. Show you how thick this stuff is. Very thick. It's not your typical. So before we do anything else, can you see amongst all my stuff in front of you? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put all this on. I'm gonna get this on here first. Then we're just gonna take this, find the spot. I swear it sounds like somebody's in my yard. Okay. And it's already starting to feel like leather. Hey, Carolyn. Thank you. Hey, Joanne. Okay, so now we're gonna take our box. I wanna make sure my, I don't know, it looks the same to me now. I'm gonna do the same thing with, oh, almost put the glue on the wrong side. Hey, Stacy. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this. This should help hold this whole entire thing to the box too. It is thick. Now, I got this, I think at Hobby Lobby, this fabric stuff. I was gonna get it on Etsy, not Etsy, Amazon, but I didn't wanna wait. So, I decided I was gonna go out and look for it. Oh, you know what? No, I think I got it from Walmart. I swear he's in my backyard. Somebody's in my backyard. I don't know who. Now, mind you, this stuff is cool. Okay, now we're gonna cut this. And once you, this stuff is addicting, guys. This is gonna be another thing I'm gonna be probably doing a lot of. If you can work with paper and not have to print off the machine, well, yeah. Because even if you're printing off the machine, this is gonna take less ink. Okay. So now we have our coffee. Okay. Yes, and I've seen them do it on purses and everything. I've seen it everywhere. Now, I want to dirty this up a little bit. I'm just going to the sides. Now, I could grunge this really well with coffee grunge. I did bring it just in case. Sometimes you just gotta dirty that girl up here. Okay, so now we have our coffee. There he is. Okay, now I may go over the image a second. Let me see. Kind of like knock it down a little bit in color. Okay. Okay. So the next thing I was going to do on this, we're going to do one at a time. Here's where I need your help. I can, as our top, I can use a cork. I could do this in a cork. What do you think? A cork on top? I'll attach that to tonight's video. Etsy, everything's Etsy. So we could either do that. I could rust this all up to make it look like a cork, not a cork, but like a top. Yes or no? Or is that too big? Or I could do a simple little one like this. Tanya, you say cork? Should I rust it? Should I rust up the cork? Yes, the cork, and rust it though? I have a brother, laser. Okay, I'm gonna rust it. Okay, let's put that off to the side. Let's do some rusting. I have 2 of these corks. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue, I'm gonna glue these so that I can go ahead and rust them together. Now that I've got that honey colored glue, I have to, where's mine? Hang on, the brain's not thinking. Hang on, I gotta get my truffle out. I had to buy more truffle. Truffle is great for any kind of baking. I mean not baking, rusting. Well, actually baking too. Okay, we're gonna do that and then we're gonna dump it into, now it'll be a little off, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I tried to shave it, but it just wouldn't shave very well for me, so we won't worry about it. It's gonna look like it's an old damaged goods. It'll be fine. It will be fine. I was gonna rust the tops too, but I decided not to. I swear he sounds like he's outside my door. But then his thing is probably very loud anyway. Hey Gail. Hi Jen, how are you? I've got you in my timer for Sunday. She's going, is this the first time you're going live, Jen? On Sunday? She's got some phenomenal stuff. I'll tell you what, I have met so many crafters and talk about wanting to be just like them. Okay, guys, don't say anything. I'm going to spray a second. Oh, I can't open the door. I can open the door up. Shh, tell me about it. We're spraying. Sprayed Modge Podge sealer. Don't tell anybody. Not supposed to do that in the house. I am so excited. I'm really hoping if everything works out well for me, my new craft room will be up in the attic up. But you are. Your stuff is just amazing, girl. I mean, I am, it just inspires me to do more. So okay, so this is like this. Where is that? I got to the front. So if everything works out well, my craft room will be in the garage. It's about 200 square feet. Thank you guys for sprinkling. Hey Sheila, 200 square feet. My husband already bought the shelves for me and that, but everything's gonna take some time. We just can't flow that money out right away. So what else can I do with this? So now that's rusted. I really was gonna rust this too, but now we've got this. So I'm trying to see what else I can do. I was going to add a tag, a star, a tag, and I think I just blew my numbers off. So we're gonna take a number. We're gonna do an industrial number, and we're gonna do this thing. See, I got 6,000 things in my way here, guys. And these numbers I find on Etsy too. I'll show it to you. These are cute little numbers. And oh, I forgot where my little, I have a little hole thing. I'm just gonna use this for right now. Okay. We're gonna hang a tag from this. But guys, you all are great crafters. I mean, I'm just amazed. I'm very fortunate to get to know each and every one of you because we all bring something new to the table. I just think it's so cool. I'm gonna try to do this without breaking it. Okay, Now, you can buy these online and they're all different kinds. Hey Angel, how are you? Okay, we're gonna put this one around here. I think sometimes my neighbor goes live when I'm in here. Then I'm stuck with the fumes. Love you too, kid. Let's do this. Okay, so now we got our little tag. We got a little tag on here. It says 62 on here. We are gonna stick a star on here. I was gonna do a tag with that, but I think we're just gonna stick the star. I'm thinking of putting the star. What should I put the star over here? What do you think, guys? Should I put a star over here? On the side? Sorry. What do you think? Put the star there. Or I can actually take the star and do, hang on. The brain is thinking. You can add another one. So it can be like a little bit of jewelry on the top. Hang on. Let's just do that. Just add another piece of jewelry to the top. It is primitive anyway. Am I off the screen? Sometimes I have a tendency to be off because, hey Dewey, are you on here? I didn't see ya. Okay. Okay. So we got this and then two little jewels on the side, up on top. What else can I do with this? Anything else? Do I need to grunge it up some more and add like coffee podge or something on here? While you guys think about that, I'll add the next one. We're gonna do number 2. Let's go ahead and do number 2 and get this done. But yeah, Etsy, oh my God, I have so many favorites out there. It isn't funny, you guys. Even though, I mean, I find a lot of my stuff for like $1 or $2. Hey, Teresa. How are you doing, Dorothy? But I can find stuff out there so inexpensive because I find everything when everything's on sale. And if you don't want to spend $1 million, that's a good way of doing it. But yeah, so I've got, what else did I buy? Oh, wait till you see some of the patterns I bought. And Halloween. I am so excited. My daughter and I went looking yesterday to see if we could see any Halloween. Oh, thank you, Kim. A small flag. Okay, hold your breath, guys. Shh. You're not seeing or hearing. I'm trying not to breathe. Hi, Annette. That's why I say you don't throw anything away. Okay, now the red. I love the red color. This Tuscan red is amazing, guys. All this out of the way. So get out of the way. Now we're gonna do 2 numbers here. Everything flies off my table. That's why I'm so excited. If I get that upstairs, it'll be nice because I'll have room. Let's dirty this one out. This one is just letters. I had an 86 here, but I have no idea what happened to it. Dirty that baby up. Now, I could still grunge those more with coffee podge. Or not coffee podge, but yeah, coffee podge. And where's that? hole in there. I buy all this wire on Amazon. It's awesome, guys. I'm gonna just stick this one, and I'm gonna stick that star together. And then I don't have to worry about a second one. I think I want the star. No, I think that'll be fine. Okay. Let's get them in there. I'm gonna buy some more stars. I gotta get up to the antique store. I'm excited. I'm going up to Denison on Saturday. Get to go shopping and go through the antique stores. I'm excited. Oh, I didn't even put a picture on this one, guys. I'm slacking off my job duties. Where'd my fabric go? Okay, let's see, will this be big enough? It should be big enough. Okay, this one again, I'll do the same thing. We'll have to trim it up because it's just a little too big. Because I want them to fit. It's actually better to do this when it's a bigger piece of paper than a little piece of paper. It's okay. And it's nice when it looks old. Vintage like me. Okay. Oh, let's see, where's my, let's dirty this baby up. I don't know, if I get that big space up there, I may make such a mess that it'll be there forever. The only thing I don't have up there is a sink. I kind of wish I had a sink. But I don't. But that's okay. That I can come in the house. Okay. So now we're going to do the fabric again. Now I gotta make sure I have this figured out. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I'm gonna do a little at a time because I won't miss my spot. It's very, very, very thick. Very thick. But it's really cool. When I show you that thing, it looks like leather. So this one, it says Old Crow on it, like me, Old Crow. Okay, and then we're gonna stick this on here. Put it on the back. This stuff is majored. It'll stick to everything. But for fabric and that, this is cool. Yeah, we gotta get this down to the so we got the other crow on here. Now let's go ahead and dirty this one up. We're going to do all the edging nice and dirty. Now, you can do any color you want. I just felt like doing a red and a blue one. Now, you could have done it a different color. Okay, now we can still dirty this thing up a little bit. So we can still dirty this up. Yes, and guys, if there's people on here you're not following, make sure you follow. Give them a follow. It just grows their pages. That's what we're here for, to grow our pages. Okay. And we're just going to tie this around the edge here. Now, some people may not like the style of it. Hang on, I'm going to close this up. There it is. But again, this is that fabric. It's the blue bottle. So if you need the fabric one, it's blue. Okay. So these are, is there anything else you can see that we need to do with them? Is there anything, do you think I need to grunge them up more around the picture and stuff, like add some coffee podge or cinnamon and stuff? What do you think? What do you guys think? Or does it look fine just the way it is? Now I do have some Bare Dark Wax too I could use on here. What do you think? So you think I should just do the Bare, or do you think I should do a little cinnamon sugar? Or cinnamon sugar. A little cinnamon. What do you guys think? Oh, thank you. Is it Shauna? Oh, thank you, Carolyn. So do you think I should just leave them, or do you think they need a little bit of grunging on them? What do you guys think? More grunge? Okay. Kind of, sort of, that's where I was going with this. Do I want to do the podge, or do I want to do the podge? I'm trying to remember if it was the podge or the coffee. Hang on. I don't have any coffee beans. I will eventually get all that stuff, but hey, I went and bought a whole bag of chia seeds for my raspberry and strawberry. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these chia seeds. So I think I'm gonna do is, my bottles, my thing is overflowing here. So I've got a lot of seeds. So now, do I want to use the podge? I'm trying to remember if I use podge and cinnamon, or did I use the coffee and cinnamon? I guess I can try with the coffee. My brain just went someplace else, so it's like I can't remember what I'm doing anymore. So I'm going to use my coffee grunge, which is basically just coffee, instant coffee, about a quarter cup, a cup of water, cinnamon, cloves, pumpkin, whatever you want to put it in. You do you, like I tell people. Just have fun. I'm thinking I'm supposed to use the podge, but we're gonna try this anyway. I can't, my brain just went someplace else. It went south. I have, hey Lori. Oh, lately my brain cell's not with the program. I don't know what the problem is. It's like, did I do this? Did I do that? My husband and I are both, you know, because he's been home for so long, almost a year. It'll be a year in August, but he, you know, he's going back to work, and we believe he's going back to work in July, because his disability's up for long term, and so he's gotta go back. But both of us, if it isn't for that calendar, I don't know what I would do. I'm serious. Without a calendar, brain on this child? I don't know. My kids laugh at me though. Like, hey, your day's coming. Just remember, your day's coming. So make sure I got enough in there. Now you could use Podge too. Better? Looks more primitive. Don't tell anybody. And that's what I'm gonna kind of like about being up in the attic area, because then I don't have to worry about that. I'll be open to everything. Okay, better for the coffee? Just wait, it gets worse. I'm 65. I guess I'm an antique now. Wait, how old are you? How old you gotta be to be an antique? Isn't that 25 or 50 years or something? Well, I'm 65, so I guess I'm pretty close to being antique, I think. Or vintage. I was trying to remember, we were talking about that. Vintage. Yes, we're vintage. We're the women of vintage. That's it. The women of vintage. It's like, where did that time go? I mean, I remember being a kid. I couldn't wait till I was 18. Couldn't wait till I was 20. Couldn't wait till I was 25. Couldn't wait till I was this. Couldn't wait till I was that. Now you're like, could it just stop? We try. It's our neighbor. She turned 100. She looks pretty amazing for 100 years old, let me tell you. She's from Germany. She's amazing. The stories that woman can tell you guys. So what are we if we're not antiques? I don't know. What are we? What are we? We're something. Just trying to tap it so I get a little bit more rust on there. And then I'll spray it. I think his thing is so loud out there that's why it sounds like it's in my yard, but truly it's not in my yard. Didn't want it all the way over here. Okay. It's okay. It'll all look old together. Oh. Shh. Wait a minute. The bottom didn't get real rusty. Did that one get rusty enough? Yeah, no, I think it's the paper that doesn't let you get real rusty. Yeah, one little spot that didn't get it. Hi, Abigail. Hey, Shireen. How are you doing, Tina? You're going to be 73? My husband's 70. We're all getting up there. It's okay. It's just another number. Just another number. My stuff is overflowing here. Okay, so now we have two. We have this one and this one. Now, this makes it feel like it's leather. Can I say that any more pronounced? Leather. So what do you think? Something different? Like for on your shelves. Now this you could do more with it if you really wanted to, if you're really good at painting. Hey Barb, if you're good at painting, you could do stripes on this thing. You could have taken fabric all the way around. You can do pretty much anything you want with these. But I thought these were cute. They're only, I think it's only $4, and you get actually a third one, but he's too little. He's too little for anything. You like him, Teresa? So it's just fun. Kind of do something different, not like everybody else is doing, just kind of be a little different. And these would be cute. Now, if you didn't want the tops on here, you could make them stackables. And then they would just stack on top of each other. Thanks, Kim. Hey, Kathy. Thanks, Debbie. So that's one. So it's kind of got a little bit of a leather feel and look to it. Hi, Kim. Is it Reineck? And then you've got the dirty. And then you've got this one. And it's got a different feel to it now. And then this one's nice and grungy too. So, and I was going to show you guys. I'm working on, I got a bowl and it had a defect in it. So I'm adding the wood putty to it. Now this is an old bowl. Somebody tried to paint it. So I'm in the process of removing all somebody's paint on here. Thank you, Kathy. Rennick, got it. So I'm in the process of removing all the paint off of this stuff so I can have just this, it looks almost like it's a walnut bowl. So I got to get this entire thing sanded, and then inside you can see they painted it. I'm not sure why they would paint them. But, so I've got to really work hard at it, but I think it is walnut. That's what it looks like. It's like a walnut. So I got to do a lot of cleaning on it, but this is a cool project for me to do. So it's one of my 50,000 things. Now I'm gonna give me a second. I want to show you that new jelly, and then I'll be right back. Give me just a second. Okay, Cassie Smallwood is where I got this from. Look, you have it overflowing. I made new labels too. Cypress Designs Farmhouse Jellies. Isn't that cute? And I filled it, but what I did, a little different than she did, it's actually, I forgot to put the jelly all the way to the top on this one. You can see the tube inside. I still got to put ribbon around it. I just haven't done the ribbon around it. Thank you. And then this is my first bread I did. And then I did another one. What I need to figure out more than anything is size. So this is the one I did today. I think that turned out pretty good. Now I have the chia seeds, but I can't put them in here now. And then this was the one I started today. And I did all the honey on it. I'm still adjusting to the making it look like a biscuit. Hold on, this one's got something on it. This is my first biscuit with the butter. And this one, this honey colored glue, I had attached it on my honey craft I did this week. So I attached it. So they turned out really cute. So this would be kind of cute if you're into bees. You could even put a little bumblebee on top of there if you really wanted to. They turned out really cute. Hi Janice, how are you? Hey Melissa. You'll help with that? This was a lot of fun. And then I just realized I could have used this is that batch of stuff I got from Hobby Lobby for $4.99. Look at all these cute little woods. Oh, thanks. Hey, Barb. How do you do? It's just a, hang on, I'll show you. It's glue sticks, and I attached it. You get about 10 of them, and it makes the best, prettiest honey. So you get about 10 of these sticks, and they're about 10 bucks. Thanks, Stacy. Thank you, Shireen. Hey, Wendy. But then I just realized this was in the box, this with all my wood. I could have done this. Wait, I had one. Where is it? I had one that I actually put it in there. I could shave it, and I could have made myself the small miniature honey, the freestanding honey. One of these is, because basically I bought the, where is it? I just had it in, something like that, okay? But what Cassie does, she has a plastic, I got little pieces here. She takes a little plastic tube, and you set it in here. I've got little feathers here. And then you glue this to that plastic, and then you just use all that honey on it, and it looks like it's hanging in the air. Hey, Judy. So it looks like it's hanging in the air, like it's defying gravity. It's really cool. Now I've got these, but I've got to shave them down if I want to use them. But, so these were what I did, and I think they turned out, I think the bread looks pretty close to the bread. And the butter, I just got to put a ribbon around, I guess, so you won't notice the thing inside. And I'm trying to create my own labels a little bit prettier than what I was doing before. You know, you learn stuff new every day. So, and this one just needs a nice pretty ribbon around here, and I don't think anybody would notice the tube inside. But isn't that cool? It turned out pretty nice for my first time doing it with it outside. It's kind of basically the same thing as when you do your cups, your whipped cups. Hey, Penny. Oh, the honey is made with this. Glue sticks. You got to buy them on Amazon, but the website is attached on my, or linked on my page for my honey stuff. When are you going to? Oh, pretty soon. Once I get through next week, I can start doing this. I've got to get rid of all my stuff. Bottom of your container you just made. I have to reread that one, Tanya. Put wheels on the bottom of your container you just made and attach them together and put an and one. Oh, that's a cute idea. Hey, I'll have to think about that. Hey, Dean, how are you? Hey, Eden. Yeah, it comes in different colors, you guys. Black, I gotta get black yet for Halloween. Every color you can imagine it has. The toast is made from Bose clay. My sweet friend gave me this. It's on Amazon. I think $13 or $14 a bag. I got really addicted today. I said I was gonna sit here. I was gonna make more toast. I was gonna make more biscuits. Yes, and I have to learn how to do it. So it's Bose, B-O-H-S. Aw, thanks. Like I said, I think this would be cute. I want to do a bunch of these, even just regular biscuits, so I can put them in a basket, just for looks. I mean, I have my grandkids over, and they're like, hey, can I have some? I'm like, honey, it's not real. It's fake. They don't know the difference. But, so isn't that cute? You could put a little bee on it. So you keep separate. I have a separate glue gun. My honey gun is by itself. Actually, I have three hot glue guns right now. I got one for regular, one for little, and one for my honey. Now the honey will stay separate. Now I can use this new one back and forth if I have to, but you got to push out all the excess glue out of there. Otherwise, you're gonna contaminate it with the next color. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I could picture seeing this inside my new bowl with some, hang on. Where's my stuff? Like, I could see this bowl once I get it all pretty back to where it should be, unlike what it was. And then you could put some, I don't have any of my little knobby things. Let's see, do I have a couple knobby things in here? I usually do keep a couple here. I have a whole drawer of fabric and lace. Now, you know, the spoolie things. I don't know where it is. But you can put some spools in here. You can put some greenery in here. Can you guys see them okay? Put books in here. You know, you can have it as a cute little vignette. There's so much you can do with this stuff. I don't have the other one. And you guys want to see this dress my friend gave me? Everybody's asking me, is there somebody in front of your house that's parked? I'm like, I don't know. I don't pay attention to anything else. I got to show you guys. Remember I told you I ripped apart my wedding dress. And so I'm still using my wedding dress when I do pillows. Hold on. So if you want to see, it's really pretty. Hold on. I just don't want to have all this. Mind you, she's had this baby put away for, like me, she's married in 82 for what, we're 43 years. Okay? I feel like I'm opening up Fort Knox here. I have to show you. I almost feel bad about wanting to do this, but this one is beautiful. But I have to spend a day, and it's funny because some of her, I make a lot of noise. Some of her stuff is a lot like mine. Look at this. Look at that, guys. How beautiful is that? 43 years, she didn't want it. She said, Donna, what am I going to do with it? So I will be doing more stuff with that. That's when you were born, and it's got all these bigger flowers. Okay, now wait till you see the dress. I almost feel guilty tearing it up. Now hers has, this is vintage, babies. It has the beautiful, you don't realize until I made my hat and I had to buy all my, Shauna, isn't it beautiful? And Eden, when I had to buy my lace. Back in the day, one small strand was 12 bucks. Now it's a lot more. So there's her dress with all those pretty flowers. Lots of this. I can picture these on my pillows, my spring pillows. Repurpose, you betcha. And then she's got this at the bottom. All this beautiful at the bottom. Yeah, and you could do those. Now my mom, well, she made us christening gowns for the kids. But it's all of this. Isn't that beautiful? And then check out the back. All the pearly buttons. Look at all those buttons. They're satin buttons. So I've got to figure out what I can do with everything. Now these are some big appliques on the back here, but these are what I'll incorporate in my pillows. But God, I can't believe this. Look at that. All that on there. It's a lot of work to take and tear these things apart. But yeah. So this will be one of my projects to do this summer, is to tear it apart. Look at all that. God, it's just gorgeous. I mean, I can picture seeing some spring ones. Hang on. Look at that. Look at all that. I could picture cutting this all off and putting this on the back of the pillow first and then putting the image on top. And that's what I usually do with all my pillows. I always put the back has the lace on it. I use drop cloth. Then I'll put the lace down. Then I put my image. Hey Janice. So if you go to antique stores or if you go to a Goodwill, there's tons of this stuff, and just start ripping off get it home and start taking all the lace, and it's a lot of work, It's sad. Yes, it is, Teresa. It is sad. And I didn't want to do it with mine, but my dress was my, who is it? The best man. He got so drunk. He was dancing with me and I had heels right in the back of my dress. He fell. So, hi, Helen. Hey, Wendy. So, and then my dress was ruined. You weren't going to repair it. It shredded my dress. So, a family member, let's put it this way. She doesn't want to be told. Yes, and that's the other thing I was going to do with it. And then I started to think I can just as well enjoy it and share a part of me out there to everybody. And I'll do the same thing with hers, because each and every one of my pillows has that special touch, very vintage, 43 years on their pillows. So you can't get any more vintage than that, unless you know somebody else who's been around for a lot longer. But they look gorgeous on a pillow. And when you can bring a pillow to life with that old stuff, like I've got, I love antiquing. Hang on. Guys, I hit the jackpot so many times when I go to these antique stores. People don't realize what they have. I mean, look at this. There's that. Look at this. And I do grunge it up a little bit. There's more. I found these. I thought these were really cool. These would be cute on top of jars. Those would be cute on top of jars. I got, see, my wedding dress is still in here. See, these are bits and pieces of my wedding dress. See, I've got a lot of lacing on my wedding dress. Very fine and delicate ones. Oh, you celebrate. Hey, Kim. Yes, right, Kim. Awesome. And congratulations. I think that's amazing. But yeah, so then I have from my dress, my hat, I ripped apart. Look at this. These were not cheap. This is $13 back in 1982. Can you imagine what these things cost nowadays? Very expensive. They're a lot of work because I've sewed these all on by hand. So these all have to be ripped off. But yeah, so I've got all that. But look at this stuff, guys. I mean, I find old stuff. Look at this. This has been on a lot of my pillows. This stretchy stuff. Perfect for pillows. 52. Oh my, Teresa, congratulations. 52 is a long time too. I don't even know how long my mom would have been married. She passed away when she was 98. But so you've got, look, even on the smallest pillow, this stuff would look beautiful. Yep, and many more blessings for everybody. Hey, Robin. So like I said, I don't throw anything away. I find all this old stuff, and see, I have some stuff I found at Walmart. But once you make it dirty, stain it, it looks beautiful on a pillow. So like I said, don't ever pass anything up. You never know. When you go to some of these antique stores, look in the bottom shelves, because a lot of times there's tubs. And what they do is they take a whole bunch of this and shove it in a bag, and they'll charge you $10 for it. Well, it's some pretty stuff. Oh God, I never was a size 2. I always weighed 100 and what? I think, Debbie, how much did we weigh back in the day? Like 105 or 110? I was always a 7'8". I would love to have been able to be a 2. That would never happen. Never happen. But so I say, when you go to these places, this is part of my dress. These are the little things you can rip off and put onto something new and give new life to something else, or share your stuff. My in-laws is 77. Wow, 77 years. That's amazing. Hopefully we'll be around that long. Who knows? So, but that's what I'm saying is these dresses, guys, if you get a chance to go to some of the antique store, go to Goodwill. You find one, take your ripper and get in there and then start ripping off that beautiful lacing, grunge it up, or leave it as is, depending on what your preference is. Let me tell you, my pillows are a big seller because they're just gorgeous. There's just so much to my pillows. And I do it in front of you guys, so I can't. You can't zip it up. But, you know, get that zipper out and start cutting it up apart and then put it together and then start making yourself some beautiful pillows and stuff. There's so many. You could take even a part of it and make a shadow box if you wanted to. Oh, they're in their 90s? So I don't even know how long my dad and mom would have been married, because she was 98 in 2019. She would have been 104 this year. Hi, Linda. So, I mean, it's interesting. My mom was something else. She was a firecracker. But I think back in those days, everybody was a firecracker. Funny. So wouldn't that be look cute in this bowl, guys, when I get it finished and get all that paint off of this thing? So I went in Lovett's Garden. I got this from Lovett's Garden. She had her auction. I bought a bunch. I'm waiting to get a bill from her. I bought a bunch of fabric from her. She's got some cool fabric too. If you guys have never followed her auctions and you love vintage or primitive, oh my God, you have got to follow her. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Elizabeth. But so, like I said, my parents just selling her 64 years. Wow, 64. Oh, hey, Gloria. That's amazing. But like I said, you can get this. I got this for $20, the bowl. You got to be very fast with the fingers. But sometimes it doesn't matter, because sometimes it doesn't. It's when she sees it on her end. Hey, Gloria. Hello. You know, like for some of us, you know, we put our numbers in. We see that we are ahead of everybody else. But in reality, it always has to be the person at the other end who's actually doing the auction, because it's at their speed, not your speed. So, oh, I do too, Shauna. I just love it. I mean, I'm out there, I'm all excited about the next. And that picture, Kefany got the picture, and I would have, if I had $55, but at that time I didn't have $55 to spend, but it was gorgeous. I would have loved it. Next time, she's coming out with her Civil War, her primitive, and something else is coming out. Hey, Vicky, how are you? Hey, Janice. Hey, Terry. You stole it for the price? Yes, you can really get some good stuff from her, and her stuff is unique, and that's what I like about it. Hey, Carol. So this is what we did, and then now I got to work on this bowl and get it all the paint off of it, so it's all pretty again. So see how cool you can just put it in a basket and just leave it in your kitchen, your pantry, actually in your dining room. It doesn't have to be in the kitchen. It can be in the dining room too. See what you can do with corks? So you can do all kinds of cool things. And these numbers, if you're ever interested in the ones with the numbers, I have them on. Yes, some of those bowls were a lot more expensive than the one I got. So this is part of one of the number things I got. It comes with many different things like this. Hey, Amy, how are you? And then it comes with the numbers we use plus these. I think I was getting that when we were doing the, what was it? Steampunk. That's when we were doing it. So, but this is what you can do. Just put it in a basket, a bowl, put some, what are those things? What are those sewing things? Not the dowels, hey, Susan. Yeah, Lovett's Garden. Exactly. You spelled it right. What are the spool things? Like the spool things, you can put them in here. You can put some greenery in here, some eggs in here. You could do whatever you want. If I had coffee beans, I'd put them in here, but I don't break up my own coffee beans. I do need to go buy some coffee beans. I got chia seeds. I don't think in this lifetime I will ever use all these chia seeds, but it was $8 for this whole bag. I don't know what I'm doing with the chia seeds. I thought I'm going to get them for my desserts, and then I'll have them for the next time I make it. It'll have the little speckles in it. I'll have the speckles in it next time, because then you'll see it in the bread and everything too. So next time I'll do it the right way, but I just got the chia seeds after I did this. I worked hard this morning trying to make sure I could show this to you the next time. You do? I have to use them in, I'm going to use them in this. I mean, I know you can do other stuff with it, but I'm just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a chia seed. Bobbins, yes, bobbins and stuff. So, but yeah, so that's what I had for you guys tonight. I wanted to show you this. I just love these. I think these are adorable. I've got strings still coming off of this thing. But I just love these. These are so cute. And this looks much better than my very first ones I did. They look like round rubber balls. I have to try that. It says it's a pretty simple recipe for the pudding. I'll need to try it. I mean, it's not. It just says chia seeds, skim milk, vanilla extract, sweetener or pure cane sugar. I guess you cook it? No, you put it in a bowl, mixed to chia seeds, milk, vanilla, sweetener, cover and mixture in a refrigerator overnight. When the bowl's ready, you enjoy. Hey, I may have to try that tonight. Hey, I learned something new. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Donna. So that's what we had tonight. And I'll show you this bowl once this bowl has been completely removed of paint from whomever did that. And then I'll be able to enjoy this beautiful bowl by itself. Hockey pucks? Well, mine look like bobbins almost, like the fishing bobbins almost. But they were a little more rounder, like that way. Hi, Chris, Becky, Ray. How are you? You use coconut milk? I don't have any of that. I'll have to look at it. I'll have to try it. I'm game to go outside my box. So, and then we'll work on this one day. Once my auction's done next week, we will do the lemon roll. I was playing with different color paints. I don't think it's a bad color for the lemon roll when we do the frosting and all that stuff. But I was playing with it to see. I have enough of this stuff to make the next one. Hey, Raven, how are you? So we will be making one of these, and that'll be, then pretty much I've hit the trifecta of the red velvet roll, chocolate roll, pumpkin roll, lemon roll. I don't know, is there an orange roll? One of those, and we'll make this, and then we'll put the frosting on it. Now this one is, I was playing with different colors, so this one I could actually cover it up with more paint, and then, you know, put the frosting on it. Aren't they? Yeah, those are going to be up for grabs. Those I'll do in an auction, but my jelly jars, I'm going to post so many per day. And if you're interested, just private message me, not on the email or not on the Facebook page, but email me. I've got to figure out the price. This stuff's expensive, but I got to figure out the price, and then I can just sell them because they're all completed. I got to get the stuff out of my living room. And then I got all the Easter and Valentine's Day stuff to go yet. So, hey, Vicki. So I've got lots to sell. I have to have desire and energy. I don't know about you guys, but I have none lately. Today was a rough one with my headache, but I'm feeling better now. I think I needed this. So, but guys, I'm going to let you go. But I think they turned out pretty cute for two little coffee jars. But I wanted them primitive. I didn't want them to be fancy. I wanted them to be kind of something that's been around for a while, maybe a little worn out. So you can do many things with these guys. So, Halo Reese. Welcome, Halo Reese. How are you? What's your first name? So if you're new to my page, please let me know too, because I may have missed you along the way. Hi, Willadine. Check. How are you? So I may have missed you. So if you're new, please let me know. Sometimes I don't get to see everything. Oh, thank you. I will eventually. I can feel it in my head and my throat, and it just was a rough day. It was a rough night, again, sleeping. So I try. But, you know, when you get older, everything gets screwed up. So, but, okay, guys, I love you all. I'll take pictures, and I will make sure I put the printables on there so you can go and catch them if that's what you want. But there are 4 of these. There's one. Hi, Catherine. This is another one. Is this the same one? Hold on. Okay, here's another one. I have another little one. There's the baby coffee. So there's 4 of them, and then there's another one after that. So, like I said, you can buy that stuff and go out there and start hitting your favorites. I've noticed that the more favorites I hit, I get lots of deals on. Sometimes those prices will go down, and then you can buy more. I mean, I get a lot of my stuff is like, some stuff 75 cents. Some stuff's $1.98. maybe $2. And if I really want something bad enough, I'll pay $3. So I will be next. I'll be Monday because tomorrow is my day off. I got to have my Friday. Tomorrow I have kids all day. So I'll have them until their parents get home, which is probably about 6, 7 o'clock at night. And then Monday, Saturday, this weekend I got to work on pricing, and I'm going to start posting. Now each post is going to have like maybe 3 jars on it. And then maybe I'll number the posts so that I keep them straight. And then this way I want to get rid of all those. And then all I have left will be the desserts. And then I have primitive I got to sell, Easter and Halloween. Easter and Valentine's Day. And then I'm caught up and then my room's free. But right now I have too much stuff and I got to get rid of it. So, well guys, I better let you go. I've been on here an hour and a half. Oh my gosh, it hasn't been that long in a long time. Usually we're all partying it up or something, but we're not. So, hey Chris. Well guys, I love you all so much and thanks. I hope you enjoyed that dress. So it'll be fun. We'll rip that baby apart and start incorporating in my pillows, and who knows what else I can incorporate with that. And I used to do handbags. 2 years ago, I used to do a lot of handbags, and I had people who loved my handbags. So I may make some more handbags. Hey, Brenda. But if you're new to my page, please let me know, and I can welcome you maybe tonight or tomorrow morning when I can have time to sit and everything, okay? Well, guys, I love you all. Y'all take care. Thanks again for popping in, and I will see you on Monday. Love you guys. Bye.